What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite YouTuber, Austin Holloman, and we are back with a long, well overdue reaction. I came across this video last night and I thought that it would be a very concerning topic for the majority of the population that watches my channel, or my audience, I should say, that watches my channel, but the entire world population should be concerned about things like this. And recently we've been bringing up AI on my channel a lot and how it's going to affect the future world as far as jobs. But one thing I don't like is conspiracy theories and like all this mind control. I don't like conspiracy theories because those people always make it seem like it's going to be the end of the world. Like, fucking milk goes bad. Now somehow it has something to do with the government. I don't really buy it. I don't like conspiracy theories because they conspiracize about so much that they lose all of their credibility. Like, Adolf Hitler said that people that create propaganda, if you make it too much, people just stop believing you altogether. And I've reached that point with conspiracy theories to the point where it may actually even be true, but I don't believe it anymore. So we're going to watch this video today. It's a short video, about 6 minutes, about how they're using AI to provide rehabilitation for prisoners, which is very interesting to me. So that's why I'm bringing it up. So let's go ahead and bring up the video right here and let's see what
Welcome to Cognify, a facility designed to treat criminals like patients. Instead of spending years in an actual prison cell, prisoners could finish their sentence here in just a few minutes. Cognify could someday create and implant artificial memories directly into the prisoner's brain. These complex, vivid, and lifelike memories are created in real time using AI-generated content. Depending on the seriousness of the subject's crime and their sentence, the memories could be tailored to the rehabilitation needs of each subject. The artificial memories implanted by Cognify would be seamlessly incorporated into the existing neural networks of the brain, preventing cognitive dissonance and ensuring the subject experiences the memories as if they were real.
So they said making sure that the subject experiences the memories as if they were real. Now, he did say it would only take a few minutes for them to have this procedure done, where I guess they basically give you all these horrible scenarios of how people were affected from the crime you did, or they just wire it into your brain basically. And if you are supposed to experience that, but the procedure is only a few minutes, that means you'll experience it when you leave, which, if you ask me, sounds like you'll have a mental illness whenever you leave. Or it's the equivalent to going to fight in the Vietnam War, and then you come back and you're just watching TV, and then you hear a car wreck outside, so you flip your couch because you think you're getting bombed. You have PTSD now, and it's like that they're fast forwarding that process. Which let's keep watching. We'll keep talking about it.
The Cognify concept offers a new approach to criminal rehabilitation, transforming how society deals with offenders by focusing on rehabilitation rather than punishment. First, the prisoner is given a choice, either spending tens of years in a prison cell or seeking fast-track rehabilitation through artificial memory implantation. If the prisoner chooses to undergo fast-track rehabilitation, the Cognify device is used. Next, the prisoner undergoes high-resolution brain scanning to create a detailed map of their neural pathways. This brain map helps guide the Cognify device to target specific brain regions responsible for memory, reasoning, and logical thinking, such as the hippocampus, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, parietal lobe, and anterior cingulate cortex. Once the target brain regions are identified, Cognify is then placed around the head of the prisoner. The intensity and the type of artificial memories is then adjusted depending on the crime. Inside the criminal's mind, time would pass differently, slower than in real life, making them experience years' worth of artificial memories in just a few minutes.
Oh, okay. So I get it now. So I guess it puts you in, it's almost like a time machine from what it sounds like. I was thinking that maybe, you go get this done, and then when you go home, you're just like this schizophrenic, just shaking in a wheelchair like Celia or Color Purple person. But I guess I'm wrong about that. I guess that you're sitting there and it feels like you're in there for, if you had a 20-year sentence, it's going to feel like that, and you're going to go through all that. And whenever you leave, you would still remember that. I'm assuming that's what it is.
Synthetic memories are customized depending on the crime committed and the unique brain structure and psychological profile of the individual. Violent offenders could experience memories that are designed to trigger empathy and remorse, seeing their crime from the perspective of their victim, feeling their pain and suffering firsthand. Some memories are designed to trigger consequences and trauma. Such memories could simulate the long-term consequences of violent actions, such as the grief of the victim's family or the physical and emotional trauma endured by the victim. Artificial memories could cover a wide range of crimes, including domestic violence, hate crimes and discrimination, embezzlement, insider trading, theft and fraud. Cognify emotion regulation system could modulate neurotransmitters and hormones to induce specific emotional states, such as remorse or regret, which is crucial for rehabilitation. Real-time monitoring and feedback mechanisms could track the prisoner's...
So I guess, first of all, this shit is crazy to watch this, to think that we're even at a time where this is, like, this would be a movie or, like a sci-fi movie from 30 years ago. But now watching this is scary because, it's actually, like, we're at a stage in time where this is actually realistic. Now, they said that they would be able to bring remorse and, I guess regret into people's mind, which a lot of criminals that are serial killers and that can murder 4 or 5 people and just wake up and eat breakfast like nothing happened, I guess they don't have that in their mind. So I guess that is a mental illness itself. And I guess this could correct that. But honestly, let's keep watching the video. I'm gonna tell you guys something in a second.
Neural responses throughout the process, allowing the system to adapt and optimize the rehabilitation in real time with new visuals, sensation, and realistic AI-generated content. To ensure the long-term effect of the therapy session, the memories could become permanent, fully integrated into the subject's mind, as if they were part of their own personal experiences. While subjects are undergoing therapy,
so they said that they could create the memories to be permanent as if it was your real experience. Now, if this is a technology that is created just for what they're saying, just to like speed up the rehabilitation process and actually make sure people, because let's be honest, people are not getting, a lot of people, some people, I mean, if I went to prison, I don't think I would need to go back again. But some people, they don't learn. So they keep going back. So this would make it where they can go back. The only thing is, if they can put memories in your head, and like he said, as if it really happened to you, but it didn't happen, you have to think at some point, once they pass the beta testing of this technology, somebody now has the power to control, literally fucking control your mind. Because now they can say, oh, you know what? I want all prisoners to now think that whenever they commit a crime, now they owe, they should work, which I guess they were already working for free in prison because they do that. But they should have this sort of outlook on life so they can do what we want them to do. They should, I don't know, for example, I don't even care if it's just vote for the Democratic Party. They will put memories in their head that will make them make that decision forever. You know what I mean? Or it could be vice versa. If some evil scientist gets this and they want them to murder more people, they could give them memories towards a certain group of people. Let's say it's a white guy and they give him these hate crime like memories towards black people. And now he thinks it's correct to go kill black people because he had a memory of when a black person murdered his whole family or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying what I can predict happening in the future. It could be really good or it could be really bad. It could be really good because it can actually help people that have mental illnesses, but we're still humans and humans are corrupt. Nobody's perfect. People have their own wants and agendas. So it could be really bad and you could have somebody that's going to fuck the whole world over. Let's go.
Therapy session, valuable data are collected from all the prisoners into a central computer for scientific research, which will help understand the criminal mind and determine the best approach to tackle crimes in society. AI-driven analytics could enhance the device's functionality, optimizing future procedures based on gathered data and insights. Cognify could feature encrypted storage for sensitive prisoner information and rehabilitation data. A compact and portable design would allow Cognify to be used anywhere in the world, It would be constructed with durable materials to withstand frequent use. Its energy-efficient design would ensure long operational life, reducing the need for frequent recharges. It would have the ability to integrate seamlessly with other prison systems, like security cameras and biometric identification.
I don't know what
Once
point
the
it
therapy
is.
session is concluded, family members of the subject could be provided with a comprehensive report on the new artificial memories that have been implanted, offering them a chance to adjust to the subject's new, positive personality
Mind
traits.
control.
The subject is then released back into society to start a new life away from crimes. The Cognify concept could revolutionize the criminal
So the
justice
only
system.
thing I could say is if this doesn't work, let's say because this is new technology, or maybe it's not new, maybe they've had this for a while, but it's beta testing, right? Which means that there will be mistakes, and there'll always be mistakes. Nothing ever in this world really works 100% of the time. But if somebody commits, let's say, a murder, or they're just a psychopath that likes to kill kids, right? They can't stop killing and raping kids. And you put them in there, and in 5, 15, let's just say 30 minutes later, they're done. Let's say it doesn't work. Now you basically put another criminal back on the street to commit the crime sooner rather than later. But let's go.
System by significantly reducing the need for long-term incarceration and its associated costs. Traditional prison
That's another reason why this will not happen, because it's basically saying, well, maybe I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but you guys know how the United States works. They make money off of prisons. Prisons is more so of a business. That's why people don't really get rehabilitated. Like if you look at places like Norway, they actually, in other countries around the world, and well, let's not even around the world. I think it's just Europe. I think it's just Western Europe that's like that. Like if you go to a prison in Brazil or Africa, it's going to be it's going to be a real shithole. It's going to really, it's really going to be like prison. It's going to make American prisons look like a moderate level. And then the Brazil and Thailand, those places are going to be like complete shitholes in jail. And then places like the Nordic countries will be pretty much like going on summer camp, from what I've seen. You get a video game, literally. You get a video game in your own personal room. I doubt they even get into fights into those jails unless they're fighting with themselves. But you have lobbyists in the United States that will try their hardest to make sure that this does not come out. And if it does come out, you may have lobbyists that say, oh, well, let's, assassinate whoever made this, take control, let the government take control over it, and make it where this mind control, whatever this thing is, puts more memories that makes them commit more crimes so we can put more people in prison and make more money. Just my theory of what could happen.
Prisons require substantial budgets for construction, maintenance, staffing, and prisoner care, including food, healthcare, and rehabilitation programs. By replacing extended prison sentences with brief, intensive rehabilitation through artificial memory implantation, the costs of maintaining prison facilities and supporting inmates could be drastically lowered. The funds.
Well, this is another sign of AI taking your job. Yes, that sounds good that, hey, the money could be spent somewhere else from prisons, and, it could reduce, these people can get the criminal's family can now get their family member back sooner. I guess on the other side, right? Like that, if somebody murdered one of my family members and I know, oh, they just went to like this fucking goggle class for 30 minutes and now they're just fine. And it was like, oh, well, that was, I would rather you do 30 years in jail. Like, I don't want to see you back with your family that soon. Anyway, there's people that work at the jail. I don't think it's that many, but if you add the number of jails that there will be a loss of jobs from this. So that means if this comes out, expect another mass layoff of jobs. And yeah, more jobs are going to be lost by AI.
Saved from reduced incarceration and recidivism rates could be reallocated to other critical areas. These might include education, healthcare, infrastructure development, social welfare programs, or research and development initiatives that benefit society as a whole. By rehabilitating offenders more quickly, Cognify could enable them to reintegrate into society sooner and contribute to the workforce. This increased productivity could boost the economy and generate tax revenue, further offsetting the initial investment in such technology. Successful rehabilitation through Cognify could lead to safer communities, reduced crime rates, and improved social well-being. This could have far-reaching positive impacts on individuals, families, and society as a whole, contributing to a more stable and prosperous future.
Only thing is, I saw somebody brought this up in the comments on Twitter, which they said that because criminals now, if they come out with this and criminals know they have the option to either do a long time in jail or they can do 30 minutes in this place with these goggles on, that they'll probably be more likely to commit crime. Maybe not, maybe it won't be a second go around because you literally control their mind where they can't do it. But the first go around, they will, because they know, like, oh, I could just kill this person and they're just gonna like put me in this little timeout for 30 minutes and they're gonna alter my mind and I'll be right back out. But like I said, they wouldn't be able to do it a second time. So I think you could see people committing crimes because there's a way, so it's not a punishment. That may be a punishment because they might fuck your mind up. Honestly, like honestly, if it were me, I think I would still rather go to jail because at least you can control somewhat, of what your reality is like there. Once you put these goggles on and they take control of your mind, it's I don't know. I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. I'm not a criminal anyway, so I don't have to worry about this kind of stuff. I'm not a criminal. If you are a criminal, maybe you do have to worry about it. I'm not one of those. So if you guys enjoyed that video, get a video a like, subscribe. Please leave a comment on what you thought. Criticize what I think. I'm always open to criticism. If you guys have not already, check out the other YouTube channel. I will link it below at it's Austin Holloman Vlogs. We just put up a First Manaus vlog. Yesterday, we will release 2 vlogs per week consistently. And it's already doing pretty well for a new channel. So I would appreciate if you guys went to the other channel and checked it out. And if you guys want to visit Manaus, if you guys want to visit Kampala, Uganda, if you guys want to visit Lusaka, Zambia, Bucharest, Romania, do not go without buying a travel guide that I created just for you, where you can know exactly where to stay, expect what to expect to pay, food you should try, everything that you should do so you have a head start when you go to these places. theaustinholloman.com. Click on products, travel guides. You'll see Africa, Asia, Europe, Latin America. You pick whichever one you want and you pick a place that you are interested in visiting that I've been to. I've only put places that I've been to. That way you know that I really am knowing what I'm talking about because I've actually visited these places. And if you still like it and you want to know more about dating in those places, I have a playbook for cities like Cali, Nairobi, and a few other cities and more to come. And I will teach you everything you need to know to save time. For example, when I was in Sao Paulo has a lot of beautiful, nice women, but you're going to literally run into a lot of bullshit while you're there. Not calling the women bullshit. I'm just talking about scenarios that are bullshit. And I went through that for you. I figured it out. I was successful there. Very successful, some would say. Not as successful as I wanted to be, but more than you would have been anyway. So if you want me to save you time, there is a global dating playbook. Right next, if you go to products, you'll see the global dating playbook. Pick the city that I've already covered for you. And I promise you, I will be saving you a headache and a lot of time. And so you would know exactly what to expect. Now, we've had some people say, listen, I hope you guys know that I'm not a passport, bro. Like that was one thing that I was, on the train with till I realized how stupid and lame, just losers some of these other content creators are. And some people that even aren't content creators, right? It's just you have people that purposely twist your words. I don't know what the hell for. I don't know what the hell for. But I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna think about that again once I turn this camera off. So get a video like, you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.